What is up, dude? Series Anchor Grandpa. Today I'm gonna talk about Chapter 3, which it's very tough to play if you have, let's say, not the perfect tank for the Chapter 3 or the perfect team and so on. So let's get started. So I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna go to Dossier. I've been playing today for quite a few matches, and to be honest, it didn't went well with Chapter 3. So I'm gonna show you one replay, or let's say one of them at least. So this is the second battle I tried to do with tier 10, and man, it was shit. And the previous one, it was nearly done, but some people didn't listen me, and we lost. So I'm gonna go and tap on replay right now, and we're gonna play, and I'm gonna discuss this gameplay wise. So I was happy that I have a T15 Armata, I have a Leopard TAX, I have an XM1A3, I have a Merkava 4 ME in my object for 90 that can do and can sustain a lot of damage. Well, the Chapter 3 in tier 10 at extreme, not hardcore, extreme, it isn't fun at all. And I even showcased and I even sent some tickets to the game developers in order to nerf a bit the map, because it's very difficult. In tier 9 if you play, or tier 8, not tier 8 if you play, you have just one boat that you see on the screen, but in tier 9-10 extreme you have two boats. Also you have helicopters that cannot be penetrated so easily, and also you have turreted guns, which you will see in the battle, and so on. So there are plenty of let's say things in this gameplay. So I'm just gonna go now. Let's tap in plus, go forward. So here is the commercial, the whatever you want to call, where they go and so on. So I'm gonna go now slower, and I'm gonna go now to my tank. So as you see, I've done some damage. I aim again. I said, I'm gonna let them go there, and maybe one of them will come with me. One of them came with me, but let me show you what it means when you play tier 10. In this area you have a tank. Sometimes you have a Ramka, a Terminator 2, a Bradley, a Superior Ramka, or Superior Bradley, and so on. On the other side you have an artillery, two mediums. During this fight you have another tank that is in the base, usually a strong tank like a Challenger tier 10 or an XM1A3, or I don't know, a T15 Armata can be also possible. And I said, while this team is going towards this base to capture it, one of them can come and help me, So I said, let's see what they can do, and what they can, if they can give me a hand, So I'm trying a shot here. I've aimed the lower area of the Challenger, right beneath his nose. Here we have a Superior Bradley. I remember the position I shoot, it was in. And here we go. So the tank is done. But right now when I'm getting out, as I said to you guys, with this tank, the moment you show your sideways, you're gonna get very injured, very hard injured by some shells. Now, as you remember on the map, it was a medium, and also it's not spotted yet, but it's gonna be spotted, an artillery. So here is the artillery, you have to hit it. quite a low round. So now at this point, you know, I said, man, what the heck those guys are doing up? They're 3 tanks, they cannot kill those tanks. What the heck is going on? So I'm trying to guide them and trying to go and help them. So I'm gonna go a bit forward now. I'm looking backwards. I see some of the helicopters. I'm trying to aim one of them. I miss. This guy blocks me and I had to let him go. I see many helicopters, no one shoots them. I'm trying a tricky shot to hit Challenger, but no chance. I will try again and no chance, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna go now closer to him, and I see that this leopard has a bug which he cannot move, so I'm aiming the area between the turret and the chassis, and I'm gonna get a clean shot, which it was a high round. I'm pushing him towards so I can get a better, you know, let's say shooting, or better, so I can hit that Challenger, but still no penetration. He hits my gun and he will die eventually. Now after you cap this point, you're gonna hit you're gonna open the gate is gonna open, but remember that some helicopters are still on, but they're not those types of helicopters that you see in the beginning. It's a helicopter that leaves a tank inside, usually a Weasel or something like this. So you really have to take a look, you know, and so on. Object reported. Oh my god, why? I don't know why, guys. I really don't know why. Maybe because I stole the kills, or I don't know why. So here are the bots. They are trying to aim my machine gun or this area, but they're missing. So now I'm gonna go backwards, trying to get a shot. I missed because this guy was moving with me. This guy is pushing me because he is pissed. I don't know what I've done to him. I got a shot in that turret. So those are the turrets that you have to get them fast down because they do a lot of damage. Here the people doesn't know what to do. They're blocking. I'm trying to go forward. They have no idea. You have to go this area. I can see right now on the map. So I'm turning very, very, very slow. I'm turning. I let the T-15 to kill the turret. And here we go, guys. Now, up to this point, it's fine. You know, you can kill these. You find the turret on top. It pops out. I don't have gun depression to get this up. So I'm gonna go close so it doesn't hit me. So I'm gonna skip now forward. Another one. So here we take the base, trying again. I'm trying a ram, but I missed that ram, but I ram it with the back of the tank, which was nice. Still damage. Still, so now we got the base. I'm gonna go to the second, like the last base, which we have to capture it. So now we go to this base. Here I tried to hit the tank, but I miss. Because I aimed the lower plate, but it didn't went in. So I'm trying to get myself close to the base in order to capture it and stay away also from the guns. Because you see they are aiming my gun, which is the weakest point on this tank when it comes to penetration. Is the lowest on armor, and that's why. So at this point everyone is pushing, everyone wants to cap, but no one wants to sit in the base, and I'm gonna tell you why. After this you're gonna cap the base. You have 3 bases that you have to defend um, non-stop. Now the people doesn't know, here I'm trying to fight with a T-14 Armata. Was a nice round. I got him in, I got a shot. I'm trying again in the same area, but it didn't went in, no idea why. I'm gonna try again. It went in, and here we go. So we go now to the base, and I'm gonna try to defend the base. Now, let's pause this. At this second, we have a ship, as you see on the map. If you don't kill this ship, which is 18,000, that means, I don't know, 18 shells from me, or a lot of shells from T-15, Merkava, Leopard, you know, a lot of shells. If you don't kill this one, it's gonna come another one, you know. And when this comes, it means that every time it goes to a different base, it will leave a lot of tanks, you know, and that's not fun. So here we have 1, 2, and here I'm trying to survive. Also, I'm gonna get some shells. I'm trying to go backwards in this area. I'm gonna use the repair kit. I'm using a field rebuild kit also to get my gun back. I was trying to ram this tank, but no chance. I'm shooting now the ship. I got a damage in the ship, but nothing. I'm gonna hit 15 Armata now. I'm getting cover. Meanwhile, on the other side, I see some other players that really have no deal about this. So this guy, it is scared to go in the base. So he used the repair kit, but he still gets damage, which is insane. So instead of going in the base to stop the capping, to stop the capturing, and to cover himself, and to stop others from coming, because these are the 2 of them spotted and more to come, as you see in the map, he sits here. At that point, I'm gonna run from the base that I'm in, and I'm gonna come here to help this guy. So this guy keeps on shooting some tanks, shooting forwards, shooting backwards. No idea how he got this tank. He's not even shooting tracks, so at least something. This Merkava 4, I don't know, he's getting pissed. I'm trying to hit, but he got in my gun. So now I'm trying to get cover so I don't get hit from behind, and also to get cover from those. But in the meantime, we have the other base being captured. And if you look right now on the map, if I enhance right now the map, right now on the map you see a drone. This drone dispatch, which is 750, it brings a tank that will cap while you defend the other 2 bases. So this guy defends his base, we 3 are gonna defend this base, but here is no one. That's not nice. That's not good, guys, because it means that everyone, you know, this guy's sitting and nothing is coming. He's looking at the ship. He's reloading. So the base, it's nearly captured. Here is the helicopter that I told the guys to shoot it. I wasn't able to shoot because I was keep on tagging, and I'm looking also at the ship. So I said, you can sit here. I tag Leopard to stop, you know, and defend here. So I go to the other base to capture it back. So now I'm gonna go back to the base that is being lost, that one on the map. But the moment you get here, you have tank that comes from behind. So even though you kill this one, still tank's gonna come from that one, because the ship is still alive, guys. The ship that brings the tank. So now I'm trying to defend this guy and also you know, to defend the base. And I'm telling him to go to the other base to defend it, like this one. But he doesn't. He doesn't, and no one does. I'm throwing him now a smoke grenade so we can get some cover after I shoot this one. So the base is defended, but as you see right now on the map again, the damn drone left another tank there, and that tank is capturing the base. Once again, we have 2 minutes. Again. And now there are many more tanks. Now it's getting annoying. These 3 tanks, one guy's shooting the ship, and these 2 are trying to hit the enemy. This guy's using high explosive. What the heck? He missed, didn't penetrate that Poland 01. The base is captured. I'm trying to kill this WPS. I've killed it. The base is taken and we are losing. Because many more other tanks are coming, because there are 2 ships. It's not one, there are 2 ships. And look at this guy. This is not normal, guys. You cannot defend. You really cannot defend, let's say, 3 bases, have 2 spawning places, have 2 ships bringing the tanks, and being just 5 players. It is too much. Even if you play, let's say, in a platoon, you cannot do the fucking mission. Why? It's because the mission is very difficult, and not many players know where to go, what to do, and how to react. It comes up a bit to your intuition and so on. So this was quite a shitty match where I've used a lot of money and I've tried my best. Here we are engaging a lot of tanks, and when you cannot get away, this guy, it's set on fire and he died. He left with 38,000 damage, which it's common. I don't know, man. Look, don't get me wrong, but mostly of the Russian players, they go after damage, but they don't go after let's say, winning. They just care about doing damage, a lot of kills, and not even giving a damn about the mission. So I just want to be honest, I'm not the only one, and I'm not speaking bad, but I've seen that in all my 3,000 plus matches. That's very common among Russian players. It's not just them, you know. So let's speak now about this map. So you have to be in this base, has to be just 1 player. In this base has to be 2 of them. In this base has to be 2 of them. This base, it's not gonna be so easily captured, because only if you go in this area and you're gonna you know, disturb the wolves, you know, these are like wolves. If you don't disturb the wolves, they're not gonna come. But beside these bases, you have to destroy the ship. So some of them has to hit the ship constantly without even thinking about to not do it. Or 2 players to aim the ship and 2 players to defend one of these bases. You know, like 1 player here, 1 player here, 1 player here, and the others 2 to destroy the ship. If you don't destroy the ship, it's gonna be a ship here and a ship there non-stop. And also, when I'm speaking about 2 ships, if you guys don't understand, is because one comes here, goes away, and then it comes one in the other side and comes again. You know, that's why. That's what I meant. You know. So At this point it's lost. I'm being very pissed and I've lost, even though the damage is there, doesn't make a difference. The base is being captured. What else to speak about? Trying to survive. It's a complete shit chapter. Like, it's one of the shittiest chapters I ever played since I played this game. Like, even the previous two events, Age of Rage, Arabian Nights, it wasn't like this. The chapter 3, I even spoke with them. Man, if this chapter 3 it is so difficult at tier 10, what we gonna face up in tier like in chapter 4 in tier 10? We're gonna face up UFOs. We're gonna face up, I don't know, some machine, I don't know, flying, a lot of machine guns. I don't know, man. It's very, I'm very curious about, because chapter 3 is very difficult, and I think that just 50% of the players can do this in the game. Just 50% of them can do this. There are some glitches on the map in the first secondary. If you go there and you try to defend, the FPS, it's going down. From frames of 60 it goes to frames of 15 or 10. Laggy, bugs, a lot of bugs even in chapter 2 it's a bug, and even in chapter 3 are some bugs on the map. On certain maps there's still some bugs. Yesterday I've remained with my warrior blocked between a rocket launcher and a piece of a house that was destroyed, and I remained stuck for the entire battle. Thanks God we won, but I haven't done not even 3000 damage. So it kind of sucks to see this coming, and it kind of sucks also to how to speak. Chapter 3, it's very difficult. Some players say that if you want to do chapter 3 you have to do it in Terminator, T-15, machine gun tanks with the rocket launchers and so on. If you do it in mediums it's not gonna be nice, so you have to do in tanks that can do a lot of damage per minute, sustain damage, and even, let's say, survive some shells and so on, because it's not so easy to play chapter 3. So in my opinion, guys, play smart, play in a platoon, know your map, practice at low tiers and then go in high tiers. If you haven't played chapter 3, don't go ahead and play it in tier 10, because you're not gonna understand the fighting. It's a bit different from tier 8 and 7 or 5 or whatever you want to call. And yeah, I'm hoping that they're gonna fix the chapter 3, because it's overwhelming. It's too much. Like, you have drones, you have helicopters, you have turreted fields, I don't know, robots, and a lot of tanks, superior tanks, lieutenants. There are too many, and you cannot survive that. Like, you get 3000 damage and you shoot just 500 per shell with a medium, or 1000 if you have a tank destroyer like this one, or a challenger if you have. So with this being said, dudes, thanks for watching. Play safe, and I'm gonna catch you on the live stream. Peace out.